Okay, this might be part 4 or 5. I will label them later. What happened was, long story short, my old phone got stolen. My new old phone had to go to my old phone. There's no SD card, and so I ran out of room. I had to go delete a few files. So hopefully, my friend will edit this like he said he would and put these together. And then you'll just be hearing part 3, 4, 5, whatever, for no reason. But if not, I will put them in their proper order and make it as easy for everyone to find as I can. The next thing that they had in these cards was the Ace of Wands. Okay? And again, this is not always, I typically don't read them for what they exactly are. This is the obstacle behind accomplishing that task, and that is the Four of Wands. What I got here was they literally said, break your own heart. You have to be able to, or willing to, walk away from what you think you want and be willing to leave room for something more. Here, she's as vulnerable as she can get. That the wand is still there, but it's now no longer in her hands. Her heart is shattered, or basically the stone wall around her is shattered. And she sits vulnerable, just waiting. And that's the moment that we're in with all of these tower moments and with this year, and with what we're going through. A lot of us have been holding on to things that don't serve us, and it's time to let go. What we have to do in order to do that is to release the wands. We have to be willing to, if you can see this, can't get it to focus, but to be completely vulnerable, to absolutely allow yourself to be held up. I don't know if you can see this well, but the woman in it is, it almost looks to me like she's blindfolded. And she's resting in his arms, and he's holding her up. And there was no message about a him and her. This isn't about a relationship. It is literally just about trusting the universe and letting go of those defenses, letting go of the last of our walls, and just allowing whatever's coming next to unfold in the way in which it should. Okay? The next ones did not come necessarily with obstacles. It was just a specific message. The Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. This one is more of kind of taking your first steps towards these dreams and goals and aspirations. The moon is still here, but it's much more controlled. It's kind of behind him, and he's focusing on the future and on those first baby steps towards where he wants to go and what he wants to do. He's still got the wish in his hand, but he's taking active movement. And it isn't even his own. If you notice, he's on a horse. It's not even his own forward movement that's propelling him forward, but he's allowing this horse to lead. He's allowing the horse to guide him, and he's going with that forward momentum and taking those first steps towards to where his dreams and goals lie. Now, right behind this card, it was not in reverse, so it wasn't something we have to overcome. Instead, it's something we have to do. And their message here with the Ten of Wands was literally about the visual. It's about the fact that he was willingly picking up those wands, picking up the things, the tasks that he needs to do, and being willing to carry those burdens, the things that we don't necessarily want to do, but that are needed in order for us to get where we need to go. And I will get more into exactly their exact wording on that in a minute. And then the last one was the Hanged Man. And for this one, I'm going to read